Yay! I just need to have like dates in my brain. And also I haven't really thought of like what to do for batch. I don't want it to feel like a burden or be like too financially stressful. You guys are like, part of me feels like an all-inclusive would just be so nice because it would be like cheaper. And it's like there's no pressure of like, oh, you're hungry at this time, oh, you're hungry. Like, I feel like that would be so nice to just chill. Woke up not feeling super great and I feel like I'm on the brink of where I could get sick or I could not get sick. Also, I am not fixing the lighting because it is so cold in Minnesota. Our grass has frost on it, so any sun I can get, I'm gonna soak it in because you guys know how I feel about it being cold and dark. Anyways, I'm on the brink of where I think I could get sick, so I slept in a little bit extra today. I'm taking it easy. I have a couple of clients that I have, a couple of work things that I want to do, and I thought it would be fun to take you along on a little work from home day. I swear every time I film, this guy wants to talk to you. So we're gonna start off making some breakfast for myself and for Jake. And I'm pretty sure the dishwasher needs to be emptied. Ugh. And I need to break all those boxes down. We're gonna keep it super basic today and we're gonna just do some eggs and toast and fruit. I'm sorry, but this is the absolute best spray for eggs. I don't care about the canola oil slander. I love this spray. Any other spray makes my eggs stick and then the yolks pop. All right, 2 full eggs for Jake, 1 egg white, and then 2 full eggs for me. You would hate how cold it is outside. It's so freezing. 32 degrees outside. Here's what our grass looks like. Look at that. It's insane. Okay, well that was a disaster. Both of the cats literally ran outside. Well, breakfast is now served. I have my eggs. I have a piece of sourdough and then I have half a banana. I might have some raspberries too. We'll see. Oh, I need a fork. Breakfast has been had. It's time for a quick 10-minute clean because I have 20 minutes before my call. So I'm gonna clean for 10, prep for 10. Jake's vacuuming. And yes, the fiddle is in the garbage. Meek, what are these in your feeder for? One last thing. I take my supplements. I've been pretty good about taking my supplements this week. My biggest tip for remembering to take your supplements is put them somewhere that you will remember. I personally just put them on my counter and then I remember. I think that might have been my first sip of water all day. There is nothing that I love more than like a really quick 10-minute clean. It just makes you feel like you have your life together. So the vacuum and mop is going downstairs. My client is going to be a couple minutes late for the call, which is no problem at all. I am just gonna get myself logged into the call so I'm ready when she's ready. And we have a wedding coming up and I want to make sure I have outfits for it. I do think I'm gonna need to get a dress for the actual wedding. Let me get myself all set up here. I'm just gonna turn this off so I can chat with you. I have a notebook so I can take notes as well. I've been loving these, and I've been loving these little pens I got from Patina. My Minnesota girlies know what Patina is, but these are Tortured Poets Department pens, but the way they write is so nice. So I have my notes ready for my call. But for the welcome dinner, the dress code is casual cocktail. I always have to look up what the different like terms mean. Casual cocktail is a nice dress, a chic skirt and top combo, or even dressy pants with a stylish blouse. The key is to look put together without going overboard. My like biggest fear though is like not being dressed appropriately for somebody's event that they spent like so much time and effort planning. So I like to just make sure. I might be able then to pull something from my personal closet for cocktail. I'm gonna take a look for that, or for the welcome dinner I should say. And then I was looking on Amazon because I have become such a fan of Amazon dresses. Okay, I got kind of sidetracked because my Amazon would not log in on my computer, but I was looking on Amazon for a dress that I could wear because I want it to be, I think, black, and I was hoping for something that would be long sleeve because the wedding is in November and it's in DC, so it's gonna be kind of cold, but I feel like it's so rare to find a long sleeve dress. I'm gonna have to do some searching. I'm probably gonna need, I'm like a I need to look on my computer kind of girl. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Ooh, this might be a good option. That's cute. The material looks dressy enough. I mean, the girl's literally at a wedding in the photo. Okay, that might be a good option. It's so funny when the Amazon listing is just like AI, so you can't actually tell what the photo is or what the dress would look like. This would be another good option. This is more like a ruched dress. Maybe I could pick like a fun color too, just to switch it up. I've been loving navy blue. That might be fun. All right, I'll do some digging. I'll update you on what I decide, but I'm gonna need to like look on my computer and take my time because I feel like it's so hard to do this when you're on your phone. It's too small. Hello, how are you? Oh, I think you might be muted. No, I can't. Oh, I had my volume muted on my computer. Well, how are you doing with all of the stuff that we've been working on? What do you want to talk about in our 30 minutes together? My call is done. I did find a couple of dresses. I actually decided I'm gonna go with like a chocolate brown color. So let me show you. I ordered 4 options and then I just made sure that they are free returns. So I'll do a little try on for you guys once they come, but I tried to make sure that they were all long sleeve. So a couple different fit options. Off the shoulder. I guess they're kind of like all off the shoulder, but I'm excited about that. Now, what I think I'm going to work on is my website. I am building my website with Squarespace. We were initially building my website with Shopify, but it just wasn't like customizable enough for what we were wanting to do. So my website is like 90% done, and I would really love to have it done by November. So I think what I'm gonna do is go on my website, try to finish it, and then I'm gonna give it off to Jake so he can just like, can't remember what he calls it, but some sort of testing to make sure that everything is working. So that's my goal for today. I would love to finish my website. We'll see. Sometimes I start like working on the website. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna spend like 30 minutes and then it's like 8 hours. So we shall see. I wonder if there's like a sneak peek of the website I could show you. Let's see. I don't want to give too much away, but I will show you the first page because I think the first page looks so beautiful. Not the whole first page, but I'll just show you a little bit. Should I? Okay, I can show you this part. That's all you get. That's your sneak peek. Don't think we're ever coming down. So let's live it up, pick it up, just call me up. Say anything and I'm down. We're just like a fire, and we'll just pick it up, live it up, don't wanna stop. We'll keep it going. We're back to where we started the day. It has been quite the work day. I actually just threw my to-do list away because I got everything except for one thing done. I was hoping to prep my newsletters, both for my in-person patient clinic. Wait, my in-person patients for the clinic, and then my virtual girlies. I send out a newsletter like a couple times a month to my virtual girls, giving like wellness tips, life updates, and very soon I'm going to be giving a little exclusive early access to my website and early access, oh my gosh, my brain is like mush from the day. Early access to the downloadable PDFs that I've been creating. I think I've told you guys a little bit about them, but I have essentially created strength training guides, if you remember the photo shoot that me and Jake did, part of why I'm building the website, and then also part of my mission to make healthcare, strength training, health, wellness accessible to all girls all over the world at every different budget and price point. They're gonna get early access to those, and I'm thinking a discount code to them as well. So I'm really excited about that. We actually got the website completely done today. I got my domain, I published it. It is protected by a password right now so that me and Jake could just like test and make sure everything looked good. I fully edited through all of my PDFs. I changed some of the copy. I made sure all of the links on there work because every single exercise is hyperlinked to a video of me doing it. If you also remember when I was doing all of those in the clinic, and now they're in Jake's hands. So I'm gonna have him fully proofread them on a separate day. And then we're gonna keep the website as is right now. We also, back on the website train, we figured out how to purchase. I set up purchasing. We like created these beautiful receipts for when people purchase. We did a lot of like testing to make sure everything works. So next week, I want to do that all again when we're like fresh headed and we can just like double, triple check before I have you guys like going onto the website, because I don't want anything to go wrong for you. And from all of the testing that Jake did, he only found 2 little typos on the website. So I'm feeling really proud about that. I also created a little like client feedback form. I just want to know how my clients are doing, if they're getting what they wanted out of coaching, where do they need more support? Like, how can I be a better coach for them? So I sent that out. I had some super bills to do for patients. I had some patient emails, and now I have a discovery call with a potentially new client in about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna read over her intake form, and then I'm also gonna take some notes of like questions I wanna ask. I always like to do that just to ensure I'm confident that I'm the person to help. And if I'm not, I can refer to somebody who is. Luca is here. I swear every time I start vlogging, this cat is here. It has been a very long work day. You also saw I put away some laundry. Me and Jake went on a walk. And as a special treat, we are ordering Chipotle for dinner because Jake is not feeling good. I can tell I'm like teetering between like getting sick and not getting sick. So I'm hoping with just some rest, I won't get sick. So after the discovery call, I want to be done with work for the day. Oh, I also posted on Instagram. It's been a busy work day. I'm feeling really good though. I have a to-do list for next week of things that I need to do because I just can't do it all in one day. Let me know if you guys like hearing a little bit more about like my work and what I'm doing. Like sometimes it's nice to see what people are doing because everybody's job looks so different. And you guys know that I have had like quite the shift in my career lately. So it's been kind of fun to take you on a little behind the scenes of that. Oh my gosh, my camera is so dirty. She's already in the call. How perfect.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Are you feeling better this week? Tell me a little bit more about like what have you tried? What's worked? What hasn't worked? I totally hear you on feeling like your schedule's all over the place. So a big thing with what I want to do with coaching and how I tackle health and wellness, that's kind of how I like to approach wellness, which it sounds like that's what you're looking for. You're not looking for like rigid rules and doing all of these different things. Because I'm not your girl for that. Chipotle is here. My order is absolutely perfect. I have brown rice, steak, no beans, hot salsa, sour cream, cheese, lettuce, chips of course. I'm also settling for a bottled Diet Coke, but I have extra ice and a straw, so it should still be good. And now I'm going to see what I have available for content on YouTube, and I'm going to rest, relax, and enjoy. Wow, I was like very much overthinking how to start that clip, but I just got to Ridgedale. Me and Maggie are celebrating my birthday tonight, and I'm actually so excited because we've never done a date like the date we're about to do. So we're going to Big Bowl, which is one of my favorite restaurants. It's so good. Their chicken pad thai, their pot stickers, like so good. We're gonna share some pad thai, and then we're going to Regretting You, that new movie that just came out. I've actually seen nothing about it online, which I'm actually a huge fan of, and I haven't read the book in a really long time. I'm also a fan of because then I won't be like comparing the book to the movie. We're gonna have a little girls' night, and she said she has a little present for me, so I'm really excited to see what she got me. I love seeing what people decide to get you for your birthday or Christmas or whatever. It just feels like, wow, this is like what you think of when you think of me. Anyways, I thought real quick, because I got here a little bit early, I could update you on just a couple of things. I left you hanging on two things in the last vlog. One of them being my wedding band. I think the first time we went wedding band shopping, I ended up cutting the footage from the vlog because it just didn't make sense and it didn't work well, so I cut it out. But essentially, me and Jake have gone wedding band shopping twice for me because if you guys see my engagement ring, do you see how this prong here sticks out pretty far? Trying to see if there's like a good way that I can show you. I think that's kind of the best way I can show you. Oh, you know what? Here's what I could do. I can show you on this ring finger here. So when I put it next to a band, there is a huge gap because the prongs are hitting it. And so we spoke with the jeweler about that, and they said that over time that can actually be pretty hard on the prongs, especially if it was a pave band. So we went to JB Hudson, actually in Edina, and we were working with a gal there who was so sweet. She ended up helping us find a band that was kind of open. I'll pop up pictures on the screen so you can see. And it just about tucked, but it was still hitting my other prongs because I have a 6-prong ring and my ring is a comfort set, so it was still hitting these prongs and this prong was fine. So she ended up getting a custom mold, and that's what we tried on in the last couple of vlogs, and that was better, but it was still hitting these prongs. So we're still kind of debating what to do. She ended up coming back with another mold that they could make. However, the price that they want to charge for that open band is just a lot. I just am not super interested in paying that. Like, for that price, we could get my ring completely reset and then I could wear any band that I want with it. So we want to go talk to maybe some more like local jewelers as opposed to like a big corporate jeweler to see if maybe they have a solution. So fill me in. If you guys have a ring that has the prongs kind of sticking out, what did you do for your wedding band? I am someone where I want them to sit completely flush, but I also don't like the like V or the curved bands. I tried some of those on and I just didn't like how they looked. So we are just like thinking, getting ideas. Obviously we have quite a while until the wedding, but we're just getting ideas to see what looks good. What do we, you know, I don't know. It's fun. We're excited about being engaged. So that was one of my updates. My other update is I told you we were in the middle of like a house nightmare last week, and this will probably give you a little bit of context of why I was having such a hard time when Jake was gone. I already told this story on Instagram, so if you already saw this story on Instagram, I'm so sorry to repeat it. About a month ago, we inquired with Xfinity because our house came pre-equipped with quantum fiber, and we've really truthfully had like no issues with quantum fiber. However, the past couple of months the service has gone out, so we did a little research. We're like, wow, we've always had Xfinity. It's always been so amazing. In every apartment that we've ever had, it's been Xfinity, and Xfinity was faster and cheaper. So we were like, okay, let's look into it. So we put in an inquiry. A gentleman from Xfinity comes to our house. He's very respectful. We get an email before he comes, a text before he comes. He has like Xfinity gear on. He has the iPad, the Xfinity truck. He does a whole look at our house and he's like, we would need to lay cable because your house isn't equipped and none of your neighbors have Xfinity. So we would need to like lay cable for the neighborhood. And so we were like, okay, we'll have to get approval from our HOA for that because we have a sprinkler system that we're not sure like where all the sprinklers are and we just don't want to damage anything, right? We did not build our home just to be responsible. He's like, totally. You will get a form emailed to you. Once you have that information from your HOA, you'll plug that in where the sprinklers are, you know, what we need to avoid. Then we'll schedule a dig crew to come and dig and bury the cable. Easy enough. Well, Jake was going to Japan once he got that form. So he was like, you know what? Let me just wait to fill that form out until I get back from Japan. That way the dig crew isn't coming when you're home alone. He's in Japan. The form somehow gets submitted. He did not submit it, but he got an email saying like the form was submitted. He's like, what the heck? I did not submit this form. But he's like, whatever. It's been an error. Like, we didn't schedule a time, so no one's gonna come to our house. Twice. Men came to my house dressed in all black, no Xfinity gear, no Xfinity truck, did not knock on the door. We did not get an email. We did not get a text. We did not schedule it. Nothing. They came with shovels trying to dig up my yard. I'm trying to like paraphrase this to make it easy. So again, I'm home alone. I see that there's men outside my house. Both times I go out there and I'm like, what are you doing? Who are you? Basically, they explain they're with Xfinity and I just tell them, I'm like, hey, we inquired about service, but we don't necessarily want service yet. We didn't schedule a time. Like, you're going to have to come back because if anything gets damaged, we're going to get fined. They're like, sure. Jake is in Japan. The second time this happens, I call him crying and I'm like, why do these people keep showing up? I was so flustered. I was also so freaked out because the first time that it happened, there was 3 men in all black and they were taking photo and video of my home. Again, they just showed up in a normal truck. They had no Xfinity, anything, no iPad, nothing. So when I went out, I was like, what are you guys doing? I had no idea who it was. Was it like someone scary from the internet? Like, who are you? So I ended up calling Jake, and the reason I called Jake is because he's the one who set up the inquiry. So my phone number's not attached. So when I did try and call, I could not get through. So he ends up chatting with Xfinity. He couldn't call because he's in Japan. So he ends up chatting with Xfinity, basically saying like, hey, we don't want the service anymore. Please cancel it and please stop sending people to my home. We figure it's all done and dealt with. I've told 2 crews we don't want the service. We've now told Xfinity we don't want the service. Like, should be good to go, right? Wrong. Jake is home, and last weekend he went golfing, and while he was golfing, I was up in our bedroom and I looked down and my yard is being dug up. And I was like, okay, that is crazy. Like, there's no way that's Xfinity, right? So I go downstairs, go outside, and I'm like, hi, like, what are you doing here? There was a little bit of a language barrier, so I do think this is where some of the miscommunication happened. But we have a cable in our backyard that needs to be buried that's unrelated to any of this, and we've gotten notices from our HOA saying that the cable was going to be buried eventually. So I asked him, I'm like, what are you guys here for? And he said to bury the cable. And I was like, oh, the cable in the backyard? And he said yes. So I was like, okay, great. Go back upstairs. I'm keeping an eye on it, looking out on my cameras, all of that. They dig up my yard, my landscaping, everything around my door, like everything is dug up. So I go back outside and I'm like, hi, like, just to confirm, like, what are you guys doing again? He pulls up, sure enough, the Xfinity inquiry that Jake had submitted. So I explained to this man again, we do not want Xfinity. We canceled the service. If you damage anything, we are going to get fined. Mind you, at this point, my internet's no longer working. So they put me into contact with their supervisor, and Xfinity had subcontracted out this work. So this woman doesn't even work for Xfinity, but I'm chatting with her on the phone and explaining to her, like, everything I just explained to you. She's apologetic, but she assures me that my internet is totally fine, that there's like a main thing that they turn off for safety of their workers, and they'll restore my service before they leave. So I'm like, okay, great. Make sure your workers knock on my door though before they leave so that I can ensure that the service is back up, because I work from home and so does Jake. And she's like, absolutely. Well, I watch them drive away. They of course do not knock on my door. My service is completely off. So I call her back. I'm like, hi, like, my service is still off. And she goes, oh, all of a sudden her story switches and she's like, yes, sometimes when we're digging we can damage cables. And I was like, oh, so you damaged my cable. She goes, the crew could have, and if they did, there's nothing we can do. You'll have to call your internet provider. So long story long, we call Xfinity, we explain, we tell them, like, please stop coming. You literally trespassed on our property multiple times. You damaged our property. You damaged our internet. Can't get through to anyone. Their customer service is some of the worst customer service I have ever dealt with ever in my entire life. Multiple managers were supposed to call both me and Jake and never did. The woman that was in charge of this crew, I notified her multiple times to, like, please send me your manager. Just completely ignores every call, every text, everything that I sent her. And then what you guys saw last week when I was getting ready for my birthday dinner, Xfinity had called Jake and said, like, hi, we're just wondering if you're satisfied with your service. And he's like, we do not have service with you. Next day, he ends up checking that they had been charging him for service. When he called to get that canceled, they were like, sorry, like, we can't cancel it. A nightmare. A nightmare. And I shared this story on my Instagram, and so many of you were like, I absolutely hate Xfinity, and telling me all of these stories about Xfinity. Just funny, because when I posted the story, I was like, oh, I, like, want to be vulnerable and I want to share, but I also don't want to complain on the internet because, like, worse things can happen in life. And, you know, it's, like, not that deep, but also it felt really violating when I was home alone. And I felt really validated because so many of you were like, girl, I've had this exact same experience. I thought I was the only one. If you also hate Xfinity, know that you're not alone. They suck. They absolutely suck. And what they're doing is completely illegal, and I just don't even know how they continue to get away from it. And a bunch of people were like, sue them. It's like, yeah, of course we could sue them, but that's, like, such a nightmare. Suing someone isn't easy. It's expensive. It takes time, energy. I don't have time. I don't have energy. I am booked to the brim at this point in my life. So anyways, that is my little debrief on how much I hate Xfinity and how they are my public enemy number one. I'm gonna go in and get some pad thai. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you came up with. Aw, thank you so much. And the ribbon.
That is your ribbon.
Heavy, so I'm like, what could it be?
I really packaged it.
Looks like a book. What is it? Oh my god, is it the series that I'm reading right now?
Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Because I literally want these. They've all been 5 stars.
I asked Jake, I was like, did anyone buy them for her? Or did she buy them herself? Like, I was so nervous you had already ordered them.
This is perfect. I'm currently reading this one. And you've been seeing, I've been like
yes,
reading it every
loving
day.
them.
This was the perfect gift.
They're bookmarks.
Cute.
But they're themed.
Oh my gosh. That's literally so perfect. We got Abby Jimenez, we got Colleen Hoover, and we got Taylor. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Thank you so much. I was literally laying in bed last night looking at my bookshelf because, you know, I can see it from bed. I was like, I really need to get these, but like, it's not that fun to buy yourself books you've already read.
No.
And I like that it's not the scary covers.
Yes.
Because like on my Kindle, it's like the men.
I was so specific about the colors, and I was like hoping to find ones with like the colorful like pages. They don't have any, but
this is perfect. Jake is gonna be so sad when he sees this, but we got an order of the chicken pot stickers, and this sauce that they use is so freaking good. Oh my gosh, I'm literally watering. My mouth is literally watering. I'm so excited for these. Pot stickers were incredible. Here is our main dish, chicken pad thai. We're gonna share it with no cilantro because we both do not like cilantro. This is the best pad thai. I am obsessed with it. We're gonna share that. We just got to the movie theater. This movie theater, Imagine, I believe we're in Plymouth, is my absolute favorite. Got some popcorn. I got another Diet Coke. Hopefully I can sleep tonight. I have my water. I also brought a blanket, and I'm so glad I did because it's freezing. And here's my ideal seat at a movie. I like being on an end so that I can get up if I need to. That's like the best thing I can do because I'm in my car. The lighting's honestly not too bad for it being 9 p.m. on a Saturday night in fall. The doors are locked. Don't worry, I'm gonna be quick, but we just got out of the movie. And guys, that was not good. That was not good. I love a romance. I love a rom-com. But that was not good. That was definitely giving like 2025 rom-com in like the worst way. I feel like movies in the past couple years have just gotten to be like not good, and that was just not good. And I hate to say it because Regretting You was such a good book. The mother-daughter aspect of it as an only child whose mom is one of my best friends, it was like one of my favorite books. But that just did not do it justice. I feel like they didn't really show much about the mother-daughter. There was way too much teenage sex. It was just, there wasn't enough development of like anything for me. They did change a lot from the book, which I'm not necessarily mad about, but just the acting was so immature. And it was just, I don't know. It just wasn't good. I really didn't like it. I'm sorry, but I really didn't like it. It was definitely so fun. Like, I had the best little birthday celebration with Maggie. I'm so glad that we went and did that. Oh, it was so fun to get dinner, and then we got our movie, and we had our snacks, and we had like plenty of time to talk, but I'm sorry, I did not like the movie. If you saw it, you'll have to let me know your thoughts because I'm curious. But now I like want to go on TikTok and see what other people are thinking because I'm like, I haven't seen anything about it on social media anywhere, but wow. It was not good. You know something about you? You're good at keeping secrets. Because you knew what I was getting. And I said to you that I was excited to see what I was getting, and you didn't say anything at all about it. Do you know what these are? You do?
Series you like.
Wow. I told Maggie that she's like a very good gift giver because she gets you things that like you would want, but you don't have to tell her. Like, it makes you feel like she knows you.
Mm-hmm.
Good
morning. Happy Sunday. We were supposed to go out to brunch today with Jake's parents to celebrate my birthday, but Jake is still not feeling well, and so we decided to postpone because we don't want to get anybody else sick. So today's going to be a rest and recover day. And since I last talked to you, I decided that I'm going to launch my website on Friday. And since this vlog is going out on Friday, I get to talk to you guys about it. I was like debating, I'm like, when can I talk to the vlog about it? But I can talk to you guys about it right now. It feels like you're getting the inside tea, even though you're not getting the inside tea. You're gonna see this on launch day, but my website is launching. So what is going to be on my website is everything you need to know about everything, okay? All of my different social links on there. Booking an in-person appointment is going to be on there. All of my different virtual coaching containers. So if you've been interested in virtual coaching but just aren't sure where to start, it's all going to be laid out beautifully for you. Every coaching container has a description explaining what's included in it, what you're going to receive working with me, the price, the commitment, everything. I used to have people inquiring or applying for the virtual coaching, but now you can just book a discovery call directly with me so we can talk about your concerns and see if I am the right person to help you. I also have my first 2 strength guides launching, and I'm so excited about these. I know how intimidating it can be to add strength training to your routine, so I wanted to make it digestible and accessible. So I have 2 different guides launching. The first guide is a 2-day-a-week guide. So that's going to be 1 upper body lift and 1 lower body lift a week. And there's going to be 4 weeks of curated exercises. The next guide is going to be a 3-day-a-week guide. And that is going to follow the more traditional push-pull-leg format. Now with these guides, you are not only going to get the 4 weeks of curated exercises, but you're also going to get my favorite upper body mobility exercises, my favorite lower body mobility exercises, my favorite core exercises, and cardio recommendations. And every single exercise has a hyperlinked video that links to a YouTube short of me doing the exercise with you. So you can kind of think of it as my way of coming to the gym with you. You guys remember quite a few vlogs back when I was filming all of the exercises in Chirosport, it was with these guides in mind. Now those guides are a one-time purchase. You download them and they are yours to keep forever. They download absolutely beautifully into your phone so you can easily swipe through it while you're at the gym. And I'm gonna give you guys a little discount code. So if you watch all the way to the end of the vlog and you want to buy one of my strength guides, if you use the code YouTube, all caps, through the end of launch weekend, you will get 10% off of your order. And through the end of the year, you will be able to use the price of your strength guide off of a coaching container. Because I appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys staying with me through the different career struggles and figuring out what I want to do and making my career make sense for me. I'm very excited about this launch. I've been working so hard on it, and I can't wait to make strength and wellness and feeling good accessible to more women, especially you guys who support me and make me feel so good. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.